सलमान खान का brother-in-law है तो expectations ज़्यादा होती है.
He will sometimes, treat me like I'm his younger brother kind of situation.
He'll take your side. I know this. I know this about him.
Yeah, he'll take
He
my
will
side.
take your side.
Yeah, he will say that this is what I feel, this is what it is. Recently, we were traveling and holiday, 1 month vacation, no t-shirt. I was in Hawaii, took off my t-shirt, looks at me and says, Papa, either you get your tummy in or you wear a t-shirt.
What would you on an ideal day want to do in Dubai? Do you have a place that you go work out?
Yes, Binos. My favorite gym in the world. I go here. I come from, especially from Mumbai. I come to train at this gym.
What a simple boy, huh? What a simple life. आज मन नहीं कर रहा है जिम जाने का, दुबई चलते हैं वहाँ पे जाके बड़ा क्या है?
Because then he told me that I'm going to be acting in the film. I said no. There's a word called nepotism. Don't do it, and all that. And he knew at that point in time that it's important for me to do a film, which is with him. Later on, when Antim happened,
there's one guy who doesn't need to do or doesn't do any more money. Is that way?
Yeah. Said, I wanted you to perform with me so that you are pegged with the best of the industry. And after this, you have no fear of acting with anyone. When I met my wife, at that point in time, I thought I'm very fashionable, but she made me realize I'm not fashionable at all.
Fashion icon बोलते थे मुझे बचपन में. Youth. My wife came around and said, you dress up like a teenager बोलते थे. अब रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है.
हाँ?
Behave yourself. First of all, I just want to say welcome to Dubai Journey, and I
Thank
want
you
to
so much.
congratulate you. 2 films, bro, and both when they were coming out, they were the most talked about. The songs are doing well. You're dancing. You're looking good. They did well, and the second one, I can't imagine for your second film, you're in a film with Salman Bhai. Like, my second film was also with Salman Bhai.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite films, man.
Yeah. But I wasn't against it. Right? It's like you for in India to be in a Salman Khan movie and not wearing your shirt is a different level, bro. People don't understand. People don't understand that doing a movie as a hero and doing a movie with Mr. Salman Khan and not wearing your shirt because everybody's already saying, nah.
Yeah.
So I want to first ask you, how did you? Because you're actually from Himachal Pradesh, right? And I studied there. I went to boarding school there.
Bishop.
No, I went to Army Public School, Dakshay.
Okay.
Where did you grow up? Where did you do your schooling? And then when and how did this Bollywood or acting bug bite you?
For me, I started my journey in the apple orchards.
वो जो लकड़ी के कार्टन में आते थे ना कि यार भिजवा दो दिल्ली में हमारे आते थे ग्रीन आते थे और उसको रखो तो लाल हो जाते थे.
Yeah. That's where I started. So I was in Mandi. From Mandi I went to Shimla. My parents put me into Bishop Cotton School.
Oh, so we used to play against BCS all the time.
Yeah. That's why I asked you. So Bishop Cotton School is where I was studying.
Sanar, BCS, DPS.
Yeah, the proper thing.
और फिर मोहाली
and all that stuff.
YPS Mohali, same school.
Yeah, I was quite a troublemaker in BCS not because of the fact that I was a bad student, but I couldn't handle the boarding school. I couldn't handle the food. So I went on a starvation mode for a week where I didn't eat the boarding food and I would shove my food in my pocket. And that's when they threw me out. They said he has a problem because this child shoved his food in his pocket and for 1 week he didn't eat.
Wow. So you were on an intermittent fast. People are doing it now, 36, 72. You already did like some 7 days intermittent.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So from there, my dad moved to Delhi. And that's when I moved to Delhi. And then I studied in Delhi.
This is when he had a position with the government.
Yeah.
He had to.
So he became a member of parliament. And that's when I moved to Delhi for the first time.
How old were you? Because that's a cultural shock, bro.
I was 8.
Oh, so that's okay.
Yeah.
And what school did you go to then?
So there I was in DPS Argapuram.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've gone from my IPSC tournaments to DPS Argapuram from Dakshay.
Yeah.
And we stayed in one of your classrooms because your sporting facility is outside of your school across the road.
Yeah.
So then you basically grew up in Delhi.
Yep. So I grew up in Delhi, but obviously for me, my parents were very simple in their behavior and they were very particular about one thing, that a summer vacation has to be back home in Himachal.
I mean, I would love to, even if my parents are not from Himachal, though we spent so much time there growing up, but that's the place in India you want to go for summer vacation.
Yep.
Yeah, JNK, yeah, Himachal. So lucky.
No, but not even in the town. They would take me to this apple orchard. And through 2 months, we are living in the apple orchard.
Nice.
We're going in the jungles.
Lucky.
We are, I would say most likely we were looking for a leopard or some snow leopards or something like that, spending time with the nature.
How do you do that for your kids now? How does one give that kind of quality of life that you had, or my dad was in the army that we had? How do we give that to our kids?
I don't know. I don't think so it's possible now.
Anna?
Because, I think world was also simpler back then. My parents were not scared about if we're leaving them alone, something might happen. The world was much more nicer and fun. And I think also they didn't know, there was no internet, so they didn't know half of the diseases that our wives know now.
Yeah.
So that's something, because I get that a lot. Every time I try to experiment and say, like, why don't I make my kids do this? My wife just says, I read about a new disease.
They're not doctors now. And they're called Google doctors.
Yeah. This will happen. Don't do this. He has to get hand, foot and mouth disease. He'll get this disease. And you're like, okay.
That hand, foot and mouth is ridiculous, man. Once it happens to somebody in the class, then the younger one gets it home, then the elder one gets it, then the elder one takes you to class. Then her friends get it.
Everybody gets it.
It's not easy, bro.
Yeah, and Arpita's a little bit paranoid. Like, my kids sanitize their hands about 30-40 times a day.
Arpita wasn't like this.
Huh?
I know Arpita from when I did London Dreams with Bhai.
Yeah.
Since then.
Yeah.
So she's not like that for herself, but now for kids and all, they become like this. My wife's such a cool girl, my wife was, Oh, koi chinta nahi, nothing. And then as soon as kids and all happen, she's hyper about everything. Yeah, but I guess they're enabling us to be sitting here and driving around because they take the worry.
For me, I believe that I couldn't have asked for a better mother for my kids. Because for me, I can be on movie sets. I can do whatever I want to do. I can go to my gym. I can travel.
And she
there.
also understands it because she's seen it with her brothers.
Yeah.
With her, so she's seen it in the family. Yeah. She's seen many other people also who work hard and still don't make it. So she understands ups and downs, stresses that an actor goes through. Friday को कैसे सुबह से मतलब लगी होती है कि collection आएगी नहीं आएगी. She's been through that, so that helps you, huh?
There was a time me and Bhai were shooting Antim. Okay, and we both had the fighting scene. They were both fighting each other, and she didn't want to be on the set because she didn't want to see both of us hitting each other. Okay, that's something she was very touchy about. That day, she went to the hospital, and she had an operation. She had an appendix operation. I didn't go. Salman Bhai didn't go, and I called her up in the evening, and I said, listen, I'm gonna now the shoot is packed up, so I'm gonna drive all the way from Mud Island. I'm gonna drive down to town. She said no. You have an early morning call time.
Wow.
And you need to shoot. And you're doing a body shot. So you need to not be here.
Wow.
And that kind of understanding, to understand what's going on. Understanding how important that sequence is for me, or that film is for me, or what. And that's something I believe that I'm very lucky, because there are times when you can just, come home and have a chat with your own wife about how the industry is going, what I'm feeling like, and what I want to do and everything. So I think that context I'm very quite blessed,
So when did this पहाड़ों का लड़का apple orchards में खेलता हुआ लड़का said, I want to be an actor, a hero in the Indian film industry?
It's a very coincidental thought, but for me it happened because I was in a mall, and I didn't have any filmy connection at all. Like I've not met even one actor in my life. And cut to, there's a promotion happening of Mr. Bachchan. So it's Mr. Bachchan is there, Abhishek is there, and they have come to the mall. And for the first time, I saw the madness,
the hoopla around,
and
craziness,
the whole dome. I still remember that the sound, and then he was just standing there, and he looked up, and the people were everywhere. The kind of love they got. Now I was always a movie buff. So considering my family was into politics, we would not, talk about movies that much. Like it was not cool for me to go to a wedding and have start dancing or something like that, because you have to conduct yourself.
Some rutba,
कुछ
इज्जत है, शहर में हमारा वजूद है,
कुछ
नाचो मत वापस आके लोगों के साथ,
कि नाचो मत और behave करो, ना ऐसा कुछ acting की बात नहीं करनी है.
Really? We got to talk about that then.
We were not allowed to do that. So, but movies had that thing for me that I would watch a movie, come back home, lock my room, put on my Walkman or whatever, and start dancing, copying the step a little bit and feeling the vibe. And, like I remember watching Koi Mil Gaya, and I wanted to copy that step. And I lock my room, and nobody should open the room and see me dancing. So that's what I used to do.
Baba dance kar rahe the, sir. Shanti!
For me it would have been like, तुमको पढ़ाई लिखाई नहीं करनी है.
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand because it's not just your dad, it's also your grandfather and your whole family.
Yeah.
It's thoda sa.
So that was the thing. But then I grew up. And then I started bunking schools on a
Friday.
Grew up
तो आपने अभी भी नहीं किया sir.
I'm very happy to hear that.
It's good. It's good. We're still growing with our kids. Yeah. Fantastic. You never thought of going into politics because it was just there for you to just personalities there. You look good. You could band gala and all that. Kurta pajama, mandi ka raja. Aspirations घर में तो होते हैं ना. While you're growing up, your parents are looking at you saying maybe he will be the next flag bearer, stuff like that.
My parents did think. Luckily, I had an elder brother.
Ooh.
So he had a little bit of more responsibility towards politics.
How old? What's the age difference?
4 years. 4 years.
Man, having a sibling is also a blessing, and that's why if you have a sibling, you can't have one kid.
Yeah.
You have to have two because you know what a sibling means, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy good.
So that's what for me. But yeah, politics. We were being groomed for it for sure. That this is politics. Like our dinner tables used to be about politics. When we used to go back to Himachal, we used to sit with Dad in his meetings, and then Dad will tell us, what did you analyze with this conversation? What do you feel? And what is your strategy? And all those conversations. And we had to be aware about the elections. We need to be aware about the news, the politics, everything we had to be aware of. But for me, I just genuinely believe that my grandfather done so well for himself.
Yeah.
My father did well for himself. It was not my natural calling. Like I would say that I personally, because I wanted to be an actor, I had a hidden germ that I want to get into movies. I didn't know if I'm going to be here, to be honest. I said at that time, let me try.
In this car, you've done very well.
By the way, I was a big fan of roadies, man.
Yeah.
That was a time when, at my house, watching MTV was not cool.
It was not allowed.
Yeah, it was not. You can't be caught watching MTV. But roadies was that feeling that you wanted to, go explore, and you wanted to, you would look up to when Raghu and Ram were there. That was the whole process. So I think for me, the entertainment side attracted me more. And that's how I lied to my father. I said I want to go to Mumbai because so I gave my SEDs. I was supposed to go to America.
Yeah.
I purposely failed those exams so that I don't get admission. Then I got admitted to Christ. I got Christ College, Bangalore. So I was good in my studies. So I got Christ College, and to make sure that I don't get into Christ, can you believe it? I went for an interview wearing a ganji and a bali and loafers so that they throw me out for bad behavior.
Bad behavior.
I still got in.
Oh no.
And I'm like, okay, now I'm going to be in, and my father was very happy. He's going to Christ College, Bangalore. He's going to be doing this. I said, okay, I need to direct myself to Bombay anyhow. So I told him, I said, Dad, I want to go to Mumbai because I think the course in Mumbai is much better.
Which college?
Jain College.
Okay.
So I admitted myself into Jain College and then got thrown out after 1 year. So that's when my dad got to know that I want to be an actor, because I was secretly auditioning and secretly learning how to go to acting schools. And I was learning dance classes and I was doing all that. My attendance was exactly 3%. So when I got thrown out is when my father got to know I want to be an actor.
And then
there was a calamity.
Yeah.
My mom didn't want to talk to me. She felt the whole world has come crashing down.
Because it almost feels like, was it made out to be like it's her fault that you couldn't?
Yeah, like how did
she felt like it was
like my father was like, how could you not read him? That this is what he's doing, and nobody checked on him, and he's not responsible. And as I remember, my father had looked at me, said, "Actor banoge?" I said, "Yeah, nahi ban sakte." So I said, "Dad, let me try. ना तुम अच्छे दिखते हो, ना तुम्हारी बॉडी है,
सबसे पहले
ना तुम लंबे हो. You don't have the voice of Mr. Bachchan. You don't have the aura of charm of Rajesh Khanna. You don't have the the stardom of Dharampaji. You are nothing. Who will watch you on screen? So in my opinion, you want to waste your time. Do it for 1-2 years.
Harsh for a young guy to listen to that.
Yeah. And then, so I had to impress him. There was an acting school called Roshan Teja Acting School. So that time I had a CD of that final, graduation. You do that test shoot.
Yeah.
So I was doing Mr. Bachchan's scene. Aaj khush to bahut ho gaya to. I showed it to him, thinking he's going to like it. I said, "Yeah, you should not be an actor." Pack his bags and take him back. Get him into business. So I begged, borrowed, and I said, please give me 2 years. And then he didn't pay me for 6 months. He didn't give me any money. That's when I started my journey of doing modeling, catalog shoots, and doing all that stuff to,
and also in Mumbai, I feel like till time you're in Delhi and you're from a political family, people find out. People know, Bombay mein, Sumdi mein, you can be a politician's grandson, and otherwise in Delhi you wouldn't be able to do it.
No chance.
Right?
No chance.
So in Bombay nobody knew. You're going for auditions,
The people say, Hare, and all that. It was only once I got into something and somebody asked me that, recently I met Shanu, the casting director, and she showed me my first audition I gave for her. And I lied to her saying, what does your father do? I said, he's a hotelier. He has hotels. So I lied to her because I didn't want to.
Which is also true, because एक आध hotel हो गया sir. झूठ नहीं बोल रहा sir.
झूठ नहीं बोला ना. But yeah, I was so making sure that she doesn't, because I didn't want her to feel like, oh, you're a politician, or you think that you're trying to,
it can backfire very easily.
Like you're trying to show off, or you're trying to just put some pressure.
What does your father do? I'm a politician. So?
So exactly.
You asked.
So I was like, okay. So that's when. That's how the journey began.
When did your dad and mom look at you and say, "Lagta to hero hai yaar"? When did that? Has it happened yet?
Yes, it happened. It happened. So my most memorable moment was, so Lavayatri, my father saw and mother saw, and they were like, good, all the best. We're happy
but
for
you
you.
Danced well. That song.
Thank you.
Before the movies came out, the song was already a hit.
Yeah.
Like I haven't been to one Gujarati function in my life since that song has come out, and that was apna jo singer hai. Darshan's also big break.
Yeah.
And Darshan is I know him from before that song, and then and the dancing, I think all that kamre mein band karke Baba ne jo dancing practice ki, it worked.
Thank you.
It worked.
No, I credit that to Baby Merchant. Honestly, Baby ma'am was a lady, because when I danced in front of her for the first time, we had about a year, I had to rehearse for Garba. And when I danced for the first time, she looked at me and she said, तुम्हें कोई और पिक्चर नहीं मिली थी लॉन्च होने के लिए? ये तुम कैसे करोगे?
तुम पॉलिटिशियन के बेटे हो, कुछ और ढूंढ लेते।
ये क्या है? गरबा, और भी गरबा फिल्म, So yeah, that. But for me, I think my most memorable moment was, so my dad didn't really think much of my performance in Lavayatri, which he was honest about, which I really respect him for. And
I mean, this guy is your dad. He's going to be honest.
Yeah, he just said, he was like, you just got lucky. That's it. You just have a film, but I don't see a career.
Dude, and, goosebumps, because I feel honesty is the easy. Oh wow, what a great. So that, and you appreciate that about your dad, right?
Yeah,
because
really
the day he sees you do something crazy, which is the next film, I'm guessing, then it means so much more.
It happened to me during Antim. So the climax of Antim the premiere was happening, and he didn't know the film. He just knew that I'm playing a gangster. So he was somewhere down the line. अच्छा तुम विलन बन गए. अच्छा तुम ये हो, तुम वो. He didn't know the story per se.
अभी भी ताने चल रहे छोटे-छोटे.
कि तुम अभी विलन बन गए. अच्छा क्या कर रहे हो? Body बना ली. ठीक है, whatever. So this movie is happening and the premiere happens. So I sneak into, because he doesn't know the climax. So and I know. So I'm sneaked in, and I don't want to disturb anybody because I know the climax is very important. So I went and sat on the staircase, and the climax happened, and the lights came on. My father's weeping, and when I hugged him, he was weeping and holding me, and he was crying, and he had that, his body was shivering because for a split second he thought the climax was real. And he was like, oh, I just couldn't
see my son getting
So then he came and came out, and he held me for the first time, and he said, तूने सब करके दिखा दिया, धर्म जी की तरह पर्सनालिटी बना ली, बच्चन सर की आवाज बना ली, तूने कर लिया, I think you have a career. Wow. And he said, because for the first time when I was watching Antim, I didn't think I'm watching my own son. I felt, who's this guy who's just changed? And that for me was my most memorable moment.
Biggest compliment.
Yeah, that my father at that point in time, then he resonated with the fact that he, went ahead and he told multiple people that he said to my family and everything that now I'm relaxed because I think he has something in him that will give him a career. My grandfather, unfortunately passed away 2 years back.
Oh, sorry,
but he at that point in time, he said before his last words to me was that. Till now, the family was known by my name, and now I'm going to go in some time. I hope after me, this family is known by your name. So keep working hard. And that was the
यार,
last
तो
conversation I've had.
हमें तो मजे वाली बातें करनी थी. दादाजी को फोन लगा दो. I love Bhai.
Yeah.
Right? Because I was a little kid when I did London Dreams. And when he loves.
Yeah.
You know, I love motorcycles, like you love motorcycles, right? My first superbike that I ever rode was his 6000, the Hayabusa.
Wow.
He was coming to Dubai.
Yeah.
And he said to Jafar bhai, Jafar bhai was like, yeah. He's like, will you do me a favor? He just met me. London is ki baat hi nahi thi. He just met me because of an MTV shoot and everything. He saw me riding and he said, oh, I was doing some wheelies and everything. So he called me over. There were lots of people. As we're going to Dubai, him and somebody. And I want you to do me a favor. So I was like, hey, sorry, anything, Salman bhai? Wow! मैं माना थोड़ा ना कर सकता हूँ. So I said, what is the favor? And he said, I want you to take care of my bike. Just see if it's okay.
Yeah.
Because you're. So I was like, okay. And then I saw the key. The key was, it had Suzuki written on it. I was like, Hayabusa ki chabi de diya kya? So it was his way of first judging that this guy is a biker, passionate biker, and realized that I've never ridden a super bike.
Yeah.
And by saying that, just take care of, just see if it's okay. I just want to see you. I'm going for 2-3 days. Just see for 2-3 days if it's okay. It was his way of saying, go have it for 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Enjoy. That was my first super bike, bro. Right.
Wow.
And he does it without you feeling like he's done something for you.
Yeah. That's the thing about it.
There is a lot of like, oh, अच्छा, सलमान खान का brother-in-law है, तो expectations ज़्यादा होती है, कि कम होती हैं, कि मुश्किल होता है, critics ज़्यादा बोलते हैं, there are already people who want to say something, और नहीं होता कि ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
You know, I think it's also लोग बोलेंगे,
होता है.
and people will. First, I took it as a very like as a responsibility.
Okay.
You know, that shit, I need to perform. I'm rated with him, and I'm performing with him now. I need to prove my point. I need people to take me seriously. I hope I don't let him down. You know.
पहले डैड वॉर्म दादाजी का अलग, अभी यहाँ पे अलग, साला जी का अलग.
अभी वो प्रेशर.
क्या बोलते, साले साहब बोलते हो, क्या बोलते हो?
मैं तो भाई बोलता हूँ. You know, for me,
it's difficult. I don't think anybody can say that to him.
No, but he always, since I got married, he always treated me like I'm like a brother to him.
Of course.
He never, it's funny, sometimes if Arpita and me are there, he will sometimes, treat me like I'm his younger brother kind of situation.
He'll take your side. I know this. I know this about him.
Yeah, he will take your side. Yeah.
Yes.
And he will guide you also like that. And
he will tell her also
like that.
Where she's wrong.
Yeah. He will say that this is what I feel, this is what it is. And that's what for me, like how he gave you the bike, that's how I got on it. Because when he told me that, I'm going to be acting in the film, I said, no, there's a word called nepotism, don't do it and all that. And he knew at that point in time that it's important for me to do a film, which is with him. And he knew that time he didn't say it to me. That time he just said, no, if I'm doing it, it's a business deal. I do it so we can do this whole box office thing and I'll make this money, So I thought he's doing it for the money. Later on when Antim happened.
There's one guy who doesn't need to do or doesn't know any more money. Is that way?
Yeah. And then I came up to, and the film released, he asked me a simple question. He said, now you understand why I did it? He said, I wanted you to perform with me, so that you are pegged with the best of the industry. And after this, you have no fear of acting with anyone. Which is true.
Yeah.
He just cleared that fear.
But this acting, because you haven't learned from, it's not in the family and stuff like that. When you have to prepare for that first, when you said, Webby man said, Garba wala ke choose kiya hai. So there are difficult parts. You've done 2 different parts. I don't think you're like the characters that you played. So when you play a character that's unlike you, what is the preparation? How difficult is it?
How do you listen to music?
Okay.
I have no preparation. If I can say that today, many people can say that, they know anything about acting. I don't know anything about acting. I don't. I listen to music and that's what inspires me to do what I want to do. With Garba, it was again, Lavyatri was all about music and all that. With Antim, it was completely different. I am not from Maharashtra. I have never been to that belt. I'm not a gangster. I don't speak that language. I am not the person who is usually either I'm laughing and joking, or I'm as soft spoken as this I am. I am not the angry person who will constantly keep yelling and killing.
So, kaise? So you're listening to a type of music?
Yeah, no, I was sitting. So for me, I went to same thing. I went to Mahesh sir. He was the director, and I said, Mahesh sir, please help me out because I don't know. You know, I want to know acting. I want to.
What a guy he is also.
Yeah, he's superb. He's superb. So I'm telling them like I'm with Salman Khan. Please do my workshop or something. Never happened. Yeah. 10 days, 15 days, I kept pestering him. My shoot is about to start, and I'm like, Mahesh sir, क्या कर रहे हो? मतलब I don't know the language. I don't even know how to speak in Marathi and pick up that accent. Yeah, first day came 15 minutes late. To get out of the car, you're 15 minutes late. Okay. That day he didn't tell me my backup has happened. Everybody's left. I'm sitting on set. Okay. And I started feeling like that Mahesh sir doesn't love me. He's not. And I walked up to him. I said, sir, anything that maybe I've ticked you off in the wrong way and everything. He said, मेरे को जब तक तू take नहीं देगा ना तब तक मेरी इज्जत नहीं मिलेगी. I said, okay, like that's intense. And at that point in time, I was shooting the most difficult part of the whole film.
In the beginning,
and I asked him, I said, can we reshoot? Like, can we do this later? Because I've not lived the journey only. I've not lived the character journey. You're doing the whole most angry act of my character. You're making me do when I'm not even.
I haven't lived the journey of the guy. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell am I doing. So he just took me to his car. He said, "Gana sun." मैंने गाना बनाया अंतिम का गाना सुन, and that was Vignaharta, the Ganpati song. And then he left me with the song. He gave it to me, and I was sitting in my van, and I was sitting and having listened to the song again and again. And that's where it just happened. The song had a certain amount of madness in it. Though it was directed towards Ganpati, but it had some great madness to it, and it happened. Since then, it has been my process. If I have to prepare for something, all I do is listen to music.
Okay, if it's a romantic, feel-good film, what kind of music will you listen to? What is your go-to music for that? Let's do it. Huh?
PS I Love You. The title track of PS I Love You.
Nice.
I listen to that.
Okay, if it's an action sequence, and it's a cool action sequence, like guns, snip, snap, cut, what kind of music are you going to listen to?
So, just now my film released 2 months back called Roro Ruslan.
Yeah.
That's my third film. If there was a song called Roro Ruslan, so that's my go-to song right now, which I listen to. Every time I have to, like, in that
you're an agent in that, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, and the action sequences are crazy. Let me tell you, because of After Antim, easier is to give you an action film because people look at you, everybody loves to do action, but what is it that you want to like? I want to do that kind of film.
I'm one of those movie buffs. Back in the day when I was in school, Jodha Akbar's trailer had just dropped. I saw the trailer and I bunked my school and I drove all the way to Jaipur to see the fort.
Nothing simple, huh? Not like just see it in your city and all. You went to Jaipur and
I wanted to see where Hrithik rides that horse. Wow. And for me, I'm that kind of. So for me, if you ask what my dream is, I want to either play Ashoka or Akbar. That's what I want to do. I want to play a period. I want to do a period, movie.
Action, but good action in a period movie. Why not? Right?
Action, okay. But for me, what resonated with me was that SWAT scene between Aishwarya and Hrithik. That whole thing where they both were romantically talking to each other. I think that resonated with me. Like, that's one thing that I want to recreate maybe or have something like that in a film. I think I'm dying to do a period film.
बोल दिया भाई, बोल दिया हमने. सुन लिया किसी ने. हमारे biggest directors, biggest producers watch this show, bro.
I'm hoping they take it.
अभी ये सिर्फ this is not just an Indian film industry का scene. Now you've said it. अभी Hollywood से अभी तुम. So that's a good one. So I have a small game now. I think I'm going to play that with you. If you had to go back, with respect to the actors who did it, and do a film, and I'm not saying you have to do it better. Out of this period drama, which one would it be? Because there's been Ashoka, there's been Jodha Akbar, there's been other few. So just tell me.
Jodha Akbar.
Jodha Akbar? You do Hrithik's role?
Yeah, I would
or
love
Aishwarya's role?
I would love anything, bro. Anything.
Okay.
I'll tell you a funny story. So I was assisting Salman Bhai in Train to Dhanpayo. That movie. So we were shooting it in ND Studio.
Sonam is there.
Yeah, Sonam is there in the film. Now, the kid in me, I was learning acting. He was training me at that point in time. So I'm learning horse riding. And look at a coincidence. Jodha Akbar set is there.
Yeah, this is
ND Studio.
ND Studios, Karjat.
Yeah. Now, what I've done is taken my horse, recreated by myself alone. But I didn't want anybody to see because the child that, the room में dance करने वाला child is still very conscious.
वो भी तुमने
तो मैं
set lock करवा रखा है.
Yeah. So I sat on the horse, took the horse to the Jodha Akbar set.
And you're party, your riding is good.
Yeah.
है ना?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Then
I did the whole recreated by my own self in my own head. You know, like I'm playing Akbar and I'm walking around, like, you know, I'm riding the horse and how do I feel doing this? Then I came out.
I like it. You're very passionate about acting, man. I like it.
Thank you.
You should enjoy the process also. Hit and flop, मजा आ गया अगर hit होगी. But process तो enjoy करने का ही है ना.
You know, when people ask me, you know, they talk about Bollywood. I don't consider myself to be Bollywood. I still feel like I'm still not Bollywood. You know how people call it the industry. But for me, this is so much fun. I'm living a dream.
Fun life.
You know, you go dancing.
Yeah.
You're traveling to
different
places
locations
you will never go to. You will recreate things which maybe, and you know,
forts, rivers. We go to so many.
Yeah, you know, my Ruslan was shot in Azerbaijan. Now, I have no reason to go to Azerbaijan if I
spend so much time.
Yeah. I'm going there. I'm traveling. I'm meeting people over there, different cultures. You know, partying. Like, see, you work with Bhai. I am trained under Bhai. So, shoot has to be shoot, but then it has to be a party.
The
after
experience of the shoot, like till date, when people say, "Hey, man, you know, I would want to go back and do London Dreams again."
Yeah.
Because we were in London for 45 days.
Yeah.
मैं नहीं बता सकता. ठीक है, वो मैं बता रहा हूँ. It's if I ever sit, if me and Ajay Roy Kapoor ever sit, and we because whenever if you're together, sometimes they were very nice days, man.
Yeah.
Amazing days. And also you love sneakers and boots, bro. You have a collection of sneakers and boots. वो कैसे हुआ? कहाँ से शौक आया तुम्हें?
मुझे fashion का बहुत, I love clothes. So in my family, I shop the most.
In your current nuclear family or your dad and mom family or
all the families put together.
You shop the most more than Arpita?
Yes. I am very bad.
Wow.
Very bad. Now, sneakers I love. Boots are my nightwear. I love the boots, so if I have to be casual, I wear a sneaker. But for me, every month I feel I don't have shoes. Every month I feel I don't have boots.
बहुत डेजा vu हो रहा है.
I shop a lot. You know, my house is constantly getting packages. Even Bombay, I keep ordering.
Let's now get to the point, यार.
Yeah.
कितने हैं आपके पास जूते? Sneakers और boots मिला मिलू के कितने होंगे approximately?
I think I own about 25-30 sneakers and about, I think 25 boots. Yeah.
And clothes wise,
and I keep rotating them, keep giving them to people. Like
and then you get and you're also very like, every time somebody sees you, promotions, events, movies and all. Movies, you're wearing a character's clothes, right? But in your life, like you're fashionable, you always wear different things. So is this a conscious thing because you're an actor, or this is you?
The thing is, when I met my wife, at that point of time, I thought I'm very fashionable, but she made me realize I'm not fashionable at all. So that is how it happened. So
it's with every guy who gets married, bro.
Yes.
मैं तो, bro, fashion icon बोलते थे मुझे बचपन में, youth. Fashion
yeah.
My wife came around and said, "You dress up like a teenager," बोलते थे. I was like, "Stop dressing up like a teenager now." I was like, "What? Excuse me?" Yeah. So
for me, see, I was a guy who used to think Abercrombie and Fitch is the brand to have, and
क्या खराबी है मेरे को बता.
हाँ, कोई खराबी है नहीं, अच्छा स्टोर है, अच्छी चीजें हैं, सब ले लो. You know, so Arpita told me, and you know how she put it. It was very, as I'll tell you. She didn't tell me that I'm badly dressed. She would say, why don't you try something new today?
Oh.
Okay. Why don't I put your clothes together?
Such a sweetie.
Okay. So very subtly she'll tell me that, you know, that you need to do this, you need to do that, and all that stuff. And cut to, she got me one jacket. And I used to go to these stores and I used to feel like, यार, मुझे fashion में ये भी करना है, मुझे वो भी करना है, but I used to always feel like, मेरे को पता है मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. You know, I was not into luxury fashion, if I would say. I was into fashion, but not luxury fashion.
Also मंडी में नहीं है यार.
हाँ, मतलब मेरे लिए
exposure नहीं है वहाँ पे.
हाँ, बहुत cool था मैं अपने दिमाग में.
Bro, when I used to go to the beginning of this MTV and all, with first few years going abroad, I saw Zara.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
London Dreams time पे actually. Zara, Topman, all we bought like. I came back उस time पे इंडिया में नहीं था, so it was but हाँ मेरे साथ भी ये हो चुका है अभी जो.
So in my head I was thinking that, but then the industry happened, where when you go to parties, you start realizing that okay, people talk about fashion, people talk about how you dress.
Also, it's a mix of both.
Mix of everything. Then I started realizing, I said, you know what? I started being conscious about what I wear, what is my style.
How is being a parent? What is your relationship? Are you a hands-on dad?
For me, I don't know if I still feel like a father.
Okay.
I don't feel like a father. Because 95% of heavy lifting is done by my wife, who's very capable, and she's damn good at it. 2, my style of thinking is that I was a boy when I came into my life.
And today 25 or something?
25, yeah.
Oh,
I was 25 when I came into my life. And me and him have a bond of brothers, I can say.
Wow.
We are more like brothers than father-son. It's like we play video games together.
Oh my God.
We do sports together. We talk when we go for vacations. I love photography. So he doesn't do photography, but he's my assistant photographer who will come with me. And he'll walk with me just carrying my lenses and all that stuff. And he'll be like ready to take,
you've got a buddy. You got a buddy.
So he's my buddy. With Ayat, I try to be a little bit more responsible because, when you have a daughter, you feel a little bit more responsible. Like you feel that, I gotta be a man. I got to say, I could be a nice man so she can look up to her father.
And she knows how a woman should be treated so that anybody who mistreats her ever, she knows good and bad ka difference.
Exactly. For that, but surprisingly, she turned out to be a gangster. So she's
the younger ones are, bro.
She's the
boy
most,
or girl.
Arpita, me, Ahil are scared of Ayat.
Oh.
So we are scared of her because she's so loving and she has a personality of her own, mind of her own. And she doesn't take me seriously. So for me, when I have to parent my kids, if I have to tell them no, they crack. They start laughing. They crack up because they're like, yeah, really? Oh, really? You try to be serious with me? So it's like when Arpita leaves the house and I'm doing the responsibility, it's like chocolates are coming out. They're sitting on the couches and looking.
They're taking you for a ride, bro.
They're like,
and kids are like sharp and manipulative, bro.
But honestly, I don't mind it. I like that. I like that thing that, they both feel that one little bit comfort, like recently, Ahil came to me and said, Mama has been complaining that you don't eat food. What's happening? So behind Arpita's back, he said me, Dad, tell Mom.
To make better food.
Better food. And this dal rice I can't eat. Ask her to give me something fun. When he's with me, he knows that my father is not like my mother's very particular. He carries his own water bottle. Eats whatever I get.
Oh yeah, he knows because just in case you have not got your water, there will be no water. I like that. Because of you, he's becoming more independent.
When I do my action sequences and I shoot something, I
want to show it to them.
Yeah, I want to send it to my son.
Look what our dad's doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to send it to my son and my son, Papa.
Kar diya.
Yeah. Like, that's the kind of vibe I share with my kids.
To see a dad who's like, must be something must be going on. Chemical reactions must be happening in their heads. Dad, yes.
Yeah, so he calls it the Bat Cave. So he says Papa is going to the Bat Cave. And the best thing is that even if 6-pack ka 1 pack gayab hua na,
he's upset.
Yeah, he's upset. He's upset about it. What happened to you? Recently we were traveling and holiday, 1 month vacation, no t-shirt. I was in Hawaii, took off my t-shirt, looks at me and says, Papa, either you get your tummy in or you wear a t-shirt.
8 saal ka bacha. Well, we're on the Dubai journey. Thank you so much for coming. I just want to ask you, when was the first time you came to Dubai?
To impress Arpita.
That's the first time you came? Yeah. Like all your life when you were...
Yeah, never came to Dubai. It was the first time I was trying to impress her.
Yeah.
And...
how did you do that?
It was 2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got married that year?
No, 2015 I got married.
Oh, 2015?
2016 I got married.
So what did you do to impress her? Like, what did you have to do?
So obviously we were 30 of us. We were all friends.
Okay.
And there was a little bit of a liking that was happening. And then she asked me, would I like to come to Dubai? I said, yeah, for the first time I'll come to Dubai. It was New Year's.
Oh.
I came here.
Dubai, that too on New Year's, brother. You saw the...
beautiful time. And that's when I, would take her out for lunches and dinners and, I was the excited kid who wanted to do all the touristy things. My wife had
So what all did you do then? at that time? And how have you seen Dubai change now? You come here regularly. Now you're getting, congratulations, brother. You're going to be a local resident, getting a golden visa. Wow. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, okay, have you seen a change? And what are the things? Did you go to the top of the Burj Khalifa?
Yes, I have been there. I have done
What a
everything.
sight, yeah. What a sight.
I've been to Dubai so many times now
Okay.
that for me it's my second home here. Like I'm sure like how you feel about it, that's
Yeah.
how I feel about it. Is ek though it's very close to India.
Huh.
So
It's a,
and you
it's
get
like,
everything that India has.
And you have so many Indians. Yeah, it
So many
doesn't seem
Indians.
like you're in a different.
Yeah.
I don't feel homesick here.
Yeah.
Food is also there. People
Yeah.
also there. You speak in Hindi everywhere. Punjabi also a
Yeah.
little bit. Promotions when your movies are coming out.
Yeah.
And did you feel like when Dubai promotions ke liye ja rahe hain, did you feel good? It's good. International promotions have happened or not?
Yeah, it has happened.
Right.
It has happened. For me, my first show happened in Dubai. First time I performed was in.
How was that?
Oh my God! At Google Arena, the Wang show.
Oh.
And it was electrifying. You know, that's when I felt okay. Now I'm an actor because when I went to
actor तो तेरे को set हुआ था star.
okay.
Humble pie खिला रहा है
नहीं सच्ची में वो स्टार बोलने में शर्म आती है अजीब सी बात है लगता है क्या
Good, ऐसे ही रखो ऐसे
Yeah.
रखो.
so
Let other people say.
yeah
Which is why I said it.
yeah
You're like actor. तू बोल.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं when I entered
Yeah.
and I saw the arena it took me a second to say I'm performing here.
Yeah.
And next day we did our technicals. The next day when before my act went live, it was like the AV was playing of me that I'm coming on stage, and suddenly I was backstage.
You were like, is this me or is this someone else?
You know the thing was they were screaming Chogada, and I'm like, and because it's like that. No, I have frozen the moment I came on. I was just like, 1 second, let me just live this moment.
Take it in.
Let me just live this moment of standing on the stage and people are chanting Chogada. And before I start, let me just 1 second. And there was a confusion because the dancers also were wondering, "Ye khada kyun hai?" And I was like, 1 second.
You did a Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
bro. You're like,
I said, मेरे को performance का पता नहीं, मुझे पता है कि मुझे ये चीज बहुत तो मेरे लिए
because it takes me back to that point in your life when you saw Mr. Bachchan and Abhishek Bachchan there
Yeah.
and everybody's like,
Yeah.
and that was happening for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Wow. Goosebumps. What would you on an ideal day want to do in Dubai? Do you have a place that you go work out?
Just Pinos.
Okay.
That's my favorite gym in the world.
Oh, wow.
That's one gym that I love to train. Whenever I lose that focus of going to the gym, you know, when you feel like,
आज मन नहीं है.
मतलब, you know, है ना body बना ली, और क्या करेंगे? I
और
come
एक
here.
दिन से क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
feel
yeah, you
that's
feel-
the day
Yeah.
the gym works
Gym.
for you.
No,
you
this
just
place-
go there and you're like, yeah, no, even the gyms in Dubai, bro.
Yeah. I go here. I come from, especially from Mumbai. I come to train at this gym. I stay here for a
What a
week, 10
simple
days.
boy, huh? What a simple life. आज मन नहीं कर रहा है जिम जाने का, दुबई चलते हैं वहाँ पे जाके बड़ा क्या है? So happy for this interaction, and we have this connection of Himachal, man. I spent so much time with my years growing up in Himachal. I love it. And
Beautiful.
जब तुम जा रहे होगे orchards में गर्मी की छुट्टियों में, hopefully I can bring my kids there and show them,
Bro, I'll message
you know, all the yes.
You need to come to my orchard. You'll love it.
Awesome.
You'll love it.
ये हुई ना बात, इसीलिए मैं शो करता हूँ. मैं शो करता हूँ इसलिए कि मेरे बच्चों का जो एक्सपीरियंस हो लाइफ में वो और भी रिच हो जाए. Thank you so much,
Thank
bro.
you, brother.
So happy that I met you and we spent this time. Congratulations for everything and see you soon.
Thank you very much.
ये आ गया आपका घर. Wow, man, it's quite a nice building.